Today we are going to solve exercise 8.1. Exercise 8.1 problems on linear approximation and errors. Okay. So first question is, let f of x is cube root of x. F of x is cube root of x. Find the linear approximation. Find the linear approximation. Linear approximation. Find the linear approximation at x equal to 27. Use the linear approximation. Use the linear approximation. Use the linear approximation to cube root of 27.2. So first of all, we have to find the linear approximation at x equal to 27. Using that linear approximation, we have to calculate this value, cube root of 27.2. So solution. First of all, I am going to find the linear approximation. So given function is f of x is cube root of x. So to find linear approximation, I need f dash of x. So I am finding f dash of x 1 by 3 x to power of 1 by 3 minus 1. So it becomes 2 by 3. So 1 by 3 x to power of 2 by 3. This is f dash of x. Now I am going to write the linear approximation formula. What is linear approximation? L of x is equal to f of x naught plus f dash of x naught x minus x naught. Here x naught is 27. Okay, already given in the question. So I am substituting in place of x naught 27 plus f dash of 27 x minus 27. L of x. Okay. Now f of 27 is cube root of 27 plus f dash of 27 is 1 by 3 27 to the power of 2 by 3 x minus 27. Now cube root of 27 is 3 plus 1 by 3 into here 27 we can write 3 cube 3 cancel, so you will get 3 square into x minus 27. So 3 plus x minus 27 by 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. So this is the linear approximation. Now using this linear approximation, I am going to find cube root of 27.2. Okay. So what we got? 3 plus x minus 27 by x minus 27 by 27. So using this linear approximation, I am going to find L of 27.2. In place of x, I am taking L of 27.2, which is equal to f of 27.2. So that is equal to, I am going to substitute in this 3 plus 27.2 minus 27 by 27. 3 plus 27.2 minus 27, you will get 0.2. 0.2 by 27. So 0.2 by 27 value is approximately 0.0074. After simplification of this fraction, you will get 0.0074. By adding, you will get 3.0074 approximately. So this is cube root of 27.2 value. Okay. Right. Now this is first question. Now second question. In section, second bit. Use the linear approximation to find. Use the linear approximation. Linear approximation to find approximate values of values of first one 123 whole to power of 2 by 3. So this is x value 123, and we have to find approximate value of this, and this is in the form of if you assume this as x to the power of 2 by 3 is the function. So first of all we have to find the linear approximation. After that we have to find approximate value of this. So here we have cube root. No, cube root means 123 cube root, you will get approximate value. So what is the nearest perfect cube to this number? 123 nearest value 125. 125 is the perfect cube. Perfect cube value, cube root value 125. Cube root value is y. Okay, so we can choose 125 as x naught. Okay. So solution, I am taking let function f of x. For the first question, I am taking function is in the form of x to the power of 2 by 3. So this is in the form of x to the power of 2 by 3. So f dash of x is 2 by 3. X to the power of 2 by 3 minus 1 is 1 by 3. So x to the power of 2 by 3 minus 1 is minus 1 by 3. So it becomes plus 1 by 3 in the denominator. This is the f dash of x. So I am taking x naught as 125, which is perfect cube nearest to 123, and x is 123, and I am choosing x naught as 125. Now I am finding the linear approximation. What is the linear approximation? L of x is equal to f of x naught plus f dash of x naught into x minus x naught. So f of x naught is 125, substitute 125 in the function whole to power of 2 by 3 plus f dash of x naught, in derivative you have to substitute 125, 2 by 3 125 whole to the power of 1 by 3, x minus x naught is 125. Okay, now I am finding the approximation value of L of 123. X is 123, so 125 you can write as 5 cube cancel, so 5 square plus here 2 by 3 into 5 again, in place of x I am substituting 123 minus 125, in place of x 123. So 5 square is 25 plus 2 by 15, 123 minus 25 minus 2, so 25 minus 4 by 15, 25 minus 4 by 15, approximate value is 0.2667. 0.2667. By simplifying this, the approximate value of cube root of 123 is 24.733 approximately. Okay, so in this way you can solve remaining problem in second bit. Okay, now let me solve third problem. Problem 3. Problem number 3. Find a linear approximation. Find a linear approximation for the following. Functions. At the indicated points. First question. We have to find linear approximation of this function f of x is equal to x cube minus 5x plus 12, and x naught is given. At this point we have to find the linear approximation only. Okay, so we have f of x. To find the linear approximation we need the derivative, so I am differentiating this function. F dash of x is equal to what we will get, 3x square minus 5. Now I am finding the linear approximation. What is the formula for linear approximation? L of x is equal to f of x naught plus f dash of x naught x minus x naught. F of x naught means f of 2. So this is f of 2 plus f dash of 2 x minus 2. F of 2 means in function you have to substitute 2. So it is 2 cube minus 5 to the 10 plus 12. 10 plus 12. Right? Next step. So f dash of 2. In the derivative, in place of x naught, I am going to substitute 2. So it will be 3 into 2 square minus 5 into x minus 2. So in the differentiation of f dash of x, I am going to substitute 2. So we will get 3 into 2 square minus 5. By simplifying, what you will get? 8 minus 10 plus 2. Plus here 4 3 is 12, 12 minus 5, x minus 2. So 8 plus 12 is 20, 20 minus 10, again 10, plus 12 minus 5, this is 7, 7 into x minus 2. So 10 plus 7x minus 14, it becomes 7x minus 4. So this is the required linear approximation function. Okay. Now remaining 2 problems homework in third bit. Now I am going to solve 5th problem, 4th one also homework in exercise 8.5. I am going to solve 5th problem. A sphere is made of. A sphere is made of a sphere is made of ice having radius, made of ice having radius 10 centimeters. Radius 10 centimeters. Its radius decreases. Its radius decreases from 10 centimeter to 9.8 centimeters. Find the approximations for the following. Find the approximations. Find the approximations for the following. First question is change in the value. Change in the value. Second question is change in the surface area. Change in the surface area. Surface area. So see here, the sphere is made by the ice whose radius is 10 centimeters. Okay, whose radius is given 10 centimeters and radius is decreases 10 centimeter to 9.8 centimeters. So here we have to find the change in volume. So what is the volume of sphere? What is the volume of sphere here? I am going to solve first one. Given radius of sphere. Given radius of sphere is R10 and it is decreases, that is R0 is 9.8, decreases 9.8, so R0 I am taking as 9.8. So I am going to find change in the value. So we know the volume of the sphere. We know the volume of the sphere. Volume of a sphere. What is the volume of sphere? I am denoting by V. 4 by 3 pi r cube. So to find the change in value, we have to find the derivative of value with respect to r. So what you will get? R cube becomes 3r square, 3 cancel, 4 pi r square. 4 pi r square. So I am going to find change in value. Change in value value at x equal to, at r equal to, in place of x we are taking r equal to 10, at r equal to 10 is equal to v dash of r minus f dash of r minus 10 minus 9.8. So v dash of r, in place of v dash of r I am substituting 10. So you will get 4 pi into 10 square, 4 pi into 10 square into 10 minus 9.8, 0.2. Now by simplifying here, 2 by 10, 110 cancel, 4 pi into 10 into 2, so 80 pi. So 80 pi centimeter cube is the change in value. So when radius decreases, then volume is decreases. Therefore we can write volume decreases by 80 pi centimeter cube. Now similarly surface area, I am going to find surface area, change in surface area. We know second problem, we know that surface area of the sphere, surface area of the sphere, I am denoting by s equal to 4 pi r square. Now differentiation of s dash with respect to r is 8 pi r. Now change in surface area, surface area at r equal to 10 is equal to s dash of r minus r naught, s dash of r minus r naught. So s dash of r means 8 pi into 10, here 10 minus 9.8. So what we will get here, 80 pi into 0.2. So 2 8 the 16 pi. 16 pi centimeter square is the change in surface area of the sphere. So surface area decreases by 16 pi centimeter square. 16 pi centimeter square. Now sixth question, I am going to solve sixth question. Question number 6. The time t taken for a complete oscillation of a single pendulum, with length L is given by the equation, t equal to 2 pi square root of L by G, where G is constant, Find the approximate percentage error. So we are going to find percentage error in the calculated value of value of t corresponding to an error, corresponding to an error, to an error 2% in the value of L, in the value of L, value of L. So this is the question. Here we are going to find percentage error, percentage, approximate percentage error, calculate value of t. For the t we are going to find percentage error. So we have given here percentage error in L is 2%. Using that we have to find percentage error in t. So I am going to find percentage error in t using the given equation. So solution here, given, what is given? Given t is equal to 2 pi root of L by g, where g is constant. So here root we can write as L by g whole to the power of 1 by 2. So to separate that, I am applying log on both sides. Log t equal to log, if you apply log, this is one term, this is one term. So log AB becomes log A plus log B. Log L by G whole to the power of 1 by 2. So log 2 pi. So power you can write in front of log L by G. Log L by G. Again log 2 pi plus 1 by 2 of log L by G we can write as log L minus log G. Now after this I am differentiating on both sides, right, with respect to t at left hand side. So why? Because t is variable, here L is variable. Okay, so I am differentiating on both sides. Log t derivative is 1 by t. Log t left hand side, log t derivative 1 by t. Again t derivative is d by dt by dl. So with respect to L I am differentiating on both sides. Why? Because L is the variable at right hand side. Independent variable is L. So with respect to L I am differentiating on both sides. So here log 2 pi is constant 0 plus 1 by 2 as it is. Log L derivative 1 by L. Again L derivative dl. Log g value 0. So you can write here 0. So what we got here, dt by t is equal to 1 by 2 of 1 by L dl. 1 by L dl. So we know the percentage error in L. So I am taking percentage to find percentage error in t dt by t into 100. I am multiplying with 100 on both sides. 1 by 2, 1 by L, this is dl. 1 by L dl. 1 by L dl into 100. So already we have given that percentage error in L. So that is 1 by 2. What is the percentage error in L? It is given as 2. So 2 cancel, this is 1%. So percentage error in T is so here we are differentiating with respect to L, no? So it becomes 1 by L, L derivative 1. So after that I am sending dl at right hand side. So you will get 1 by L dl. So this is percentage dl by L into 100 is percentage error in L. It is given in the question. It is 2%. So I am substituting 2 here. 2 cancel. So you will get 1%. So percentage error in T is 1%. Therefore percentage error in T is 1%. Okay. So in this way you can complete this exercise problems. Okay.